wailed on by two people.
Yeah. Hey, this is Matt Connerton here for another IPMNation.com conversation, and I am joined by Melissa Beers, who is going to help me do this interview. Hi, Melissa.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
And we are sitting here with Angie D'Anjou. I almost feel like I want to say...
That's really wonderful, yeah.
I almost want to say after I introduce you, did I say it right? Because I'm so used to Norm doing that.
It's fabulous to hear my last name pronounced the right way.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure I was saying it right because I'm so used to hearing Norm screw it up.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
And for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Angie and Melissa and I all do Norm Psychic World together on MCAM TV 23.
Yes.
And Angie also has a show called Awakening Moments, and you can hear the radio versions of those shows here on IPMNation.com.
Yes, that's a wonderful thing. Thank you, Matt,
Yeah.
for sharing that with the community.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing your programming. So, but today we're here to talk to you about some events coming up.
Yeah, I think we're ready to get a few great events off the road this year. One of the things I do want to mention up front and personal is that this is a very quick thing because it's Saturday. It's Saturday, April 18th from 9:30 to 4 p.m. I'm actually helping them to arrange the Best Bazaar, which is at the Belmont Elementary School, which is located at 26 Best Street in Belmont, New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's out in that vicinity and listening to the show, stop by on Saturday, April 18th. We're going to have a special presentation and demo of the Australian didgeridoo with Joseph Carringer, who to me is like the dig king of the seacoast. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited that he's going to be joining us. Have you ever met him?
I have not. I haven't
you
met him
haven't?
yet.
Oh,
No.
well, we'll have to get you up there so you can
Yeah.
meet him because it's really awesome.
I know we're going to be having him on to interview him soon.
Oh, good. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, that day is going to be a family day, but it's going to have all kinds of different things, not just like little kid. I mean, there's going to be a lot of kid amusement, don't get me wrong. There's going to be games and all that, but there's also going to be vendors there that will be good for adult activities and things to do, pieces to look at, and of course, let Joe Carringer, his presentation and demo on the didgeridoo, which is an instrument, if anybody was wondering, is going to be pretty fascinating.
Yes.
It always is.
Yes.
So, other than that, I'm just getting ready for the next fair, which is actually going to be Norm's over here at MCAM TV.
Yeah.
And you're going to be there too, correct, Matt? And
Absolutely.
Melissa as well.
I am. Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to be there on Saturday, April 25th. It's from 10 to 4:30, but he said 5 today, so.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
constantly changes.
It does. We're open at 10.
But
though.
we open at 10,
Yeah.
and you can swing right through and get some psychic readings, and I think they got a little Reiki here. We
Yes.
just saw a fantastic guy who had a wonderful Indian drums.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, on that show.
Yeah.
He said he might be there as well, and so I know there's going to be aura photography, and
Yes.
I believe somebody's coming in with some jewelry and things of that
Yep.
nature.
I will also have some pieces at my station as well.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's going to be a fun day, and it's all portion of proceeds go to MCAM TV,
Yes, they do.
and that's a great thing because
Yeah.
that, as you know, is a nonprofit, and they do put out a lot for the community,
Absolutely.
not just for the Manchester area, but on the website to an entire broadcasting area that's pretty much worldwide.
Yeah. mcam.org.
England.org, yeah. So, and then Matt, it's 5:30. They're going to have you do some stage hypnosis.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
So if you want to see Matt at work at what he's doing there with the hypnosis deal, make sure you make it down there on that same day, April 25th.
It's pretty exciting stuff. I
Yeah.
know it works.
And at 5:30, when he does his stage hypnosis, fortunately, they're going to be charging $5 a person, but that's
Yeah.
because they're getting some benefit for MCAM TV.
Right.
It should be a fun evening, though.
Absolutely,
I'm looking
yeah.
forward to that part of it.
Yeah.
I am
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, me too.
And no, he doesn't make you bark like a chicken or dance like a
No.
clown.
Unless you want to.
Unless you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I too do some hypnosis, but I have learned something about stage hypnosis, but it's never floated my boat to go that route.
Really?
So it's kind of fascinating to watch somebody else because, I mean, I know the whole piece of it.
Yeah.
However, it just doesn't fit me.
Right.
But I can see you doing it, Matt.
Yeah, I like being on stage.
Yeah.
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 Go figure.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's April 25th
yes.
at 530 Commercial Street here in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yes. And there's also going to be a bake sale and all kinds of goodies.
Oh,
So
that's
please
right.
come down and check us out. Get some
Yes.
homemade goodies. I myself am making homemade gingerbreads that
Yeah.
melt in your mouth. So
In my spare time, I'll be baking.
yes.
I like the way I got roped into that one this morning. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did
Saw
as
that.
well, so
Yeah.
don't feel bad.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's for a good cause.
Yes.
And yes, I do some good baking, so.
Yes, she does. So tell us what else you have upcoming. You have some pretty
Oh,
exciting
we got some
things
pretty
on the
exciting
program here.
stuff coming up here, yes, because after I get finished with the April 25th and helping out Norm and MCAM TV, I'm actually going to be having my annual Holistic and Metaphysical Fair. It's the 4th annual one.
That's
It's going to be
awesome.
down in Nashua. And
Now, I understand that this is a very large fair.
oh yes, we have over 30 vendors and exhibits.
Yep.
All through the day, you get to be in presentations and workshops. We also have there's services, there's psychic readers. The Chi machine comes down so people can try it out. That's an
Excellent.
energy machine that really does a pretty good number on balancing you out.
And I understand that my favorite stone vendor is going to be there.
Oh,
Diamonds
yes.
and Dinosaurs.
Diamonds and Dinosaurs, they're our latest and greatest on the crystal vendors.
Yes, I know. I purchased
gonna
a
be
ring from
there.
him, and I love it.
He'll be there
Yeah.
all day long, and looking forward to having him be a part of it. As a matter of fact, Diamonds and Dinosaurs is one of our sponsors of the special event that's going to be happening that evening, which
Yes.
is we're going to have the Mona Key crystal back. It's returning to the actual fair, and it's going to be out for display. However, in the evening this time, starting at 6:30, we're going to have a reception followed by a meditation with the crystal. For those of you who don't know anything about the Mona Key crystal, let me see. It's the keeper of it is a fellow named Ross Ellis,
Yeah. Ross is a nice guy.
and
Yes.
he's awesome. And it weighs in at about 2 tons, and it's about 6 feet tall.
It's enormous.
I'd say it's
Yeah.
about 50 to 60 inches wide,
Yes.
and it's double terminated and set. And he puts it on a platform, which it's amazing because once whatever he did for the engineering of this platform, I can actually move this crystal with this platform.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is just an amazing.
It's incredible
thing
what
to
he's
see.
done with it. So what we're trying to do here is give everybody the opportunity to have a wonderful meditation with this crystal, because I think I am going to be actually doing one of the meditations that evening. I can't wait.
Now, I understand that we're also going to have someone there doing crystal
We're going to
bowls.
do the crystal bowl meditation as well with Bindi Johnson,
Awesome.
who is very, very proficient with her talents.
Yes.
And then, of course, the reception with Ross. Ross is going to give you a bit of the history. He's also going to give you the information about how he came to obtain this crystal and what his mission is with this crystal, because he definitely has a mission to go along with this crystal. And it has to do with community, and it has to do with all of our earthly, right now we're in that replenishing, and we're also in the reharvesting, and we're in that mode of making sure that Mother Earth is taken care of in the correct way.
Yes.
And that's what Ross is all about. And I if anybody, has the opportunity, come down, visit the fair, and then after the fair goes from 9:30 to 4:30. At 6:30, we reopen the ballroom for the actual monarchy reception and meditation. And that evening is a special evening. The tickets are priced at $40 a piece,
And they are now on sale.
and they are already on sale. All you need to do is go to the website www.heartofspirithealing.com, or you can call me at 603-321-4818. Those tickets will include your reception with Ross, which is going to include a light meal. You'll also have the crystal meditation with Bindi Johnson. And in addition, I'm going to be doing the inspirational meditation. We're also going to have on hand that evening Diamonds and Dinosaurs. They will be with us to tend to any of your crystal needs.
And also
And
to let
also-
you know, he
yeah.
has shared a secret with me, which I'll let our listeners hear. He's actually bringing some very unique pieces, especially to this show.
All right.
Wow.
So, yes, larger pieces, not necessarily more expensive, but things that people have not seen yet.
And that was a secret to me, too.
Yes, it was.
So
I
you just
saved
ruined
it.
his surprise.
I saved it. So be on the watch for that. So how much is general admission for the day?
General admission for the day is $8.
$8.
And that includes all of the presentations and workshops throughout the day.
Okay.
It also includes, of course, being in the ballroom. It also includes standing next to the crystal, but it doesn't include the evening reception.
Right,
The evening
so-
reception is on its own. The $40 ticket, though, for the evening will get you a free pass into the daytime event.
So that's
So
a great
you
deal.
can-
So
yeah.
if you
So you
buy
get
a
a-
ticket,
You buy the ticket, you can come into the fair for free. You get the reception meal with Ross. You get the meditation with the crystal bowls with Bindi Johnson. And you also get the intuitive inspirational meditation with myself with the crystal. But also that evening, you'll have the crystal station there
Right.
with Diamonds and Dinosaurs.
right?
And we're also going to have a person there who will be doing aura photography
Yes.
with near the crystal.
Near the crystal.
Ramona Nault. She'll be coming and staying with us for the day, but she's going to be coming in the evening, at which point she will be near the crystal with her setup.
Awesome.
So that's going to be an awesome opportunity.
Yes. Count me in. You
Yeah,
can definitely count me
definitely.
in.
And again, this is to benefit and help us to bring this monarchy crystal to the awareness of a lot of the community. Because as you can imagine, when you're moving a 2-ton crystal that's 6 feet tall, it isn't the easiest thing to move around.
No.
And
No.
it takes a lot of monies for Ross to be doing this. So it prohibits him right now
Right.
to bringing it to too many spaces.
Sure.
Right now, though, with this type of evening, this will help us to get him to be enabled to bring it to more and more spaces.
That's
Right,
great.
right.
So you're
So,
really blessed to
Come
have
in, be there, and enjoy. And I'll tell you, the energy of the monarchy crystal is
that. Unparalleled.
it's just amazing. I'll just say it like this. At one point of time when he just received the crystal, he actually was keeping it in his garage. And every time he would put it up so it would be standing tall, the people in the neighborhood couldn't sleep.
Really?
Because of all of
The
the
energy.
that
No
was
kidding.
bringing out from this.
Yes.
It was
Wow.
just absolute.
Huh.
And it was actually to a point where his wife, Amethyst Wildfire, when she'd go to bed, she would know when the crystal, he had actually like put it to bed by laying it down,
Yeah.
or if it was standing, because when it would be up, she'd yell and say, "Go in there and put it to sleep."
Yeah. Wow.
So it is.
Huh.
It's a fascinating. It's just a tremendous.
Wow.
I don't
I
know.
can't
I
wait.
know last year when it was in just for the presentation of it in the hall there. I just was like, every time I went to that area, I just wanted to stay in that area.
Yes. Good
Because it brings
energy.
you a lot of good energy and it brings you a lot of peacefulness,
Yeah.
is how I'm going to say it. Even though it's got a lot of energy, it's very beautiful, peaceful, tranquil,
Cleansing.
cleansing energy. So come on down, check it out. Call in and go to the website, get your tickets. They're on sale already.
great.
That's a big time.
It is
Yeah,
big time.
yeah.
I am always
So-
looking forward to that's my big annual fair, and
Yes.
I love that. Holiday Inn, that's at 9 Northeastern Boulevard, exit 4 in Nashua, New Hampshire. Again, it's 9:30 to 4:30. The Crystal will be having its reception and meditation from 6:30 on through the evening.
Awesome.
So you'll have time to even hang out with the Crystal.
Awesome. So I understand that you have a retreat coming up.
And I do.
You know, put your seatbelts on, I'll tell you, because this lady, I don't know how she lives her normal life. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So tell us about the
Well,
retreat.
you've been walking around with me lately.
I have, and I have to tell you, I haven't gotten much rest. It's been a wonderful journey. I have
But that's
to
what
say.
keeps us going,
That's
you know,
right.
and
It's all
the
good.
more that I can get people to come out and grow,
Definitely.
get
Absolutely.
into that positive thought, get into that nourishment. It's incredible to do it.
So tell me about
Well, the retreat
retreat.
is actually something that, this is the first time I'm going to be pulling a retreat off, but I have an awesome lineup. And, when things come together like this, you know that they're supposed to be happening.
Right.
Okay. And what I did is I gave thought to having a retreat because we really need to have some time to ourselves and need to do some replenishing. So what I'm calling this retreat is a Reawakening Prosperity Ocean Retreat. And it's going to be pretty simple to get to because it's going to be right up at Hampton Beach. I'm going to be having a group retreat at the Americana, which is directly on Ocean Boulevard. It's going to be held June 5 through June 8, and we will be offering shared accommodations at the Americana. Okay. The lineup, I think, is absolute.
Oh, I think it's going to be awesome.
I was like, chills went through me when I got these people to say yes. Now, picture this. At the Americana, you're right across on Ocean Boulevard, and you have balconies at this place where you can just look out at the ocean front. Okay? Not only that, you also can walk right across the street and be at beachfront. And so what we will be doing is we will be going on the beach and being inspired with many talents there. The first being, we're going to have Gong Master Gondiva Lurkhan. He is the person who, in this area, does Tibetan bells as well as the gong, and I believe he does
Yes.
some drumming as well.
Yes.
He is a healer of sound, and he just balances people so well, and he's just so even keeled.
Yes. He's a wonderful man.
He just has that beautiful ambiance of it is right now,
Yes.
this moment. And he has said that he will come up to the beach and do his Tibetan Bells by the Sea presentation for us. This is similar to a meditation, but it also can be looked at as a performance too, whichever way you want to look at it. But it's going to be a small group, and we're going to make sure that it's a small group so that we can all really gain a lot out of this weekend
And participate.
and participate fully without concern that there's too many people to really get the whole thing.
Right.
Okay, so once we go through our beautiful Tibetan Bells by the Sea, you're also going to have me doing some meditations in the evening. Those will be oceanfront. We're going to be putting together a nice, some art therapies where we're going to be working. I'm actually going to have Melissa do some artsy, fun stuff with you. We're not
Yes.
going to tell you what it is.
It's a secret.
But it's going to be awesome. And then later in the evening, we're going to be going out to the beachfront and doing some prosperity meditations. I'm also going to be offering the Mermaid Angels and Seashells workshop, which will add a lot of fun, and I think everybody will get a kick out of that. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. Let's hang on to your hats, because if you didn't know a lot about yourself, well, the mermaids are very blunt and the seashells know what's and who is where.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the following day, we're going to have Bobby LaMattina, who is he's from the Tokyo Joes. He's going to be meeting us on the beach to lead us in a special morning stretch. How
I think
awesome
that's
is
gonna be
that?
Awesome.
And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just like tickled pink that he's going to be there. He is a fantastic instructor. He's very realistic. He's very down to earth. And I look forward to a great time with Bobby.
Yeah.
I also have Joseph Carringer, who's going to come in the afternoon of that day and do a dig therapy meditation on the beach with us. And that, I have already done that with him once in the past. And let me tell you, people, you gain so much perspective through this meditation
Yes.
that if you have any issues where you are very undecided, I know myself that when I've gone through the meditations with Joseph, my decisions have been found.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not at that moment of the meditation, but within 24, 48 hours.
Huh.
It just brings everything to clarity, and it's amazing. It's just amazing. Beautiful energy.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
and the whole weekend, we're going to have a great time. We're going to open it up with a reception. That'll be starting on the Friday evening that you attend. We're going to get to know each other so that, the small group can become very close
Yes.
and help each other with reawakening our prosperities,
Making new friends.
making new friends and gaining new prospects and just having a good time. And the good piece about this retreat is I want to say to you that I've broken up the activities to give you some time to reflect and some time to go off and perhaps go down the beach with some new friends or, reflect upon the area that you're at. So you're not always constantly going to be, oh, I've got to go to this. Oh, next time is the work. It's not going to be that, let's go from this one to this one to this one to this one. There's going to be pauses in between there so people can really take the time to be with themselves if they want, or bring friends and go play a little, or just sit with the beach and reflect without anybody else.
Sounds wonderful.
It's a retreat. It's our bringing ourselves back to our spiritual guidance, bringing ourselves back to reawakening our prosperity. So all of this is going to include the reservations at the Americana. It's going to be 3 nights shared accommodations, the welcoming reception, your parking for the weekend, materials, and all activities. The entire cost of this, hold on to your hats, this is an insanely low price, but I've been getting some pretty good deals, is only $349 per person.
Wow.
How
You
incredible
would pay more
is
than
that?
Just for the accommodations.
How incredible
without
is
all of
that?
these. That's great.
So I've gotten a few connections. I've made this happen. So let us, come out, sign up. Right now you can find the information at www.heartofspirithealing.com. You can call me if you have any other questions at 603-321-4818. Advanced registrations are definitely required. We're hoping to, I want to say at this price, I anticipate that all the spots will be taken probably before the end of this month. Would you say that,
absolutely.
before the end of April?
Definitely, yes.
Because it's just an awesome opportunity.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna fill up quick.
it's going to fill up quick. We don't have very many people that we are inviting to this game because we want it to be a very personal, sincere experience. And I know that it's an awesome opportunity. So if you're thinking of a good vacation break or, that getaway, I think this is a good idea to, look at us. $349 per person.
That's
Shared
awesome.
occupancy, small meal on Friday night. You get your parking all covered, your materials, your activities.
And there's places to eat within walking distance.
And
of this
all around,
area.
there's all kinds of
Yeah.
beautiful things to do up on the Ocean Boulevard. Also, I just want to say that to have a session with Gondiva or Joseph Carringer, that alone
Would cover the cost.
would cover the cost.
Absolutely.
And Bobby LaMattina, he's the, I don't know what to call him. Well, actually, his title is a Grand Master. He's got his 10th degree black belt, and he's actually the owner of Tokyo Joe's.
Yes,
So I'm so blessed that he joined us.
yes.
And I know he's going to give us some really beautiful stretches that morning.
Definitely. I can't wait.
I think we're going to all want to walk the beach after that.
Yes.
Look
Yeah.
for seashells. So yeah, that's my big excitements right now.
Okay. Wow.
We got some more up and coming, Matt.
Yeah, September 26th.
September
the,
26th. Yeah, Matt's waiting for this one.
Yeah.
IPM Nation is actually going to be our judges and a sponsor of this event. We're going to, did I say that right? IPM Nation?
IPMNation.com.
Thank you.
Is officially the, yeah.
We are going to actually, we've got a hint of the fact that, and this is for you people who used to go down to the Bounty in Nashua, the big spot of the world
Yes.
in the day.
The icon of the Bounty.
The Bounty with its big ship that is within it.
Yes.
This is your day. Okay, we have gotten a hint of discussion that somebody's going to be taking the ship down not too long from now.
Yes.
And I could not resist myself from saying, well, we got to have a party there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before that day comes.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have the Music Expo. It's going to be held at the Holiday Inn, Exit 4.
Yes.
It's going to be in the ballroom that's adjoining to the Bounty, and then the Bounty is going to accommodate us for a
Battle of the
Battle
Bands.
of the Bands, which will be held on the 26th of September. We're planning on opening the doors about 11 o'clock in the morning. Our first band performance will be probably 11:30 noontime, and
Yeah.
right now, as we speak, we are going to be starting to take in bands that want to compete. Competition prices have been set already at $50.
Yes.
One of the concession prizes is, of course, to have your band get a picture with the Bounty ship.
Yes. An icon.
Yeah.
And also, Matt, the prize for the winning band will be?
A $50 college radio station campaign,
Awesome.
courtesy
Awesome.
of Impact Player
That's
Music. Yeah.
great. And there's going to be more added to that as
Yeah.
we progress. Of course, I have just gotten this off the ground this past week by taking the date and reserving it.
Yes.
So now the rest is going to be following, and I'm sure you'll hear more about it from Matt
Absolutely.
You're going to hear
yeah.
a lot more about
Yeah.
it. Yes.
as the weeks go on, adding on the details. So anyone out there who wants to be in a Battle of the Bands, and this gives you plenty of time to practice, September 26th,
That's
you
right.
know. And I am also looking for any vendors, anybody who would like to come out and let everybody know that you exist in this area. I almost want to, I'd love to see a mini NAM.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those of you that know what that's all about.
Yeah.
I'm sure Matt can explain that better than me.
The National Association of Music Merchandisers. They have their annual convention. I think it's in LA.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's huge.
huge.
Yeah.
But,
So
you know-
no, Angie wasn't referring to Vietnam.
But that would be awesome to see who's in the area and what you got, available for musicians, and also some of your bands that, want to get out there and say, here we are, and would you like to book us? And, all kinds of, anybody that wants to be a part of this, sign up. I have to say that the vending spaces are very reasonably priced.
Yes, they are.
Primarily because this is a huge event.
Yes.
I feel that, and I don't feel, and maybe you can tell me this, but a music event of this type, have we had one around this area?
Not
In
that
the
I can.
recent-
Not,
No.
no, not that I
So
can
this is
recall.
going to be something that is going to be kind of awesome because it's
Yeah.
new
Yes.
with the area. And you can get your space, your exhibit spaces for a low $150. And
Wow.
I don't even want to say that real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's dirt cheap.
places like that, if you were to go to another venue, you can look it up anywhere. You're looking at about 325 to
Sure.
600 easy.
Easily,
Sure.
yes.
This is something here that I want the community to come out and play.
Yep.
So I want to make it affordable with our economy for those that are, in the band industry at this time, and those that are in, offering products for the band industry.
Right.
Because this is a great way to advertise yourself. It's a great way to get out to the public. And for those of you who have your bands that you want to do your battle band with, come on out, because this is a great opportunity for you to be seen by the general public.
And I understand that IPMNation.com is going to be taping that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
So
of
you
course.
will be heard live on the airwaves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm sure that if we were to ask MCAM TV to come in and do some taping of the day,
I'm sure they will.
videotaping, I'm sure
Yes.
we could link those two together.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
So your band could actually get a taping of your performance
Yes.
along with the soundtrack.
There's a certain
How great
mayoral
is that?
candidate who's always threatening to show up at my rehearsal space with a
Oh
camera.
yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Oh, that's
Yes.
yeah.
We won't mention
Oh
any
wait a
names,
minute.
but
Now that we say it that way, Matt, we don't even have to give second thoughts.
No.
We will have a video
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we will.
player there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and I'll be there as well. Also.
Oh, of course,
Yes,
Melissa
of
is
course.
always with us. Look forward to that and put it on your calendar now, September 27th. And, 26th, I'm
26th.
sorry, September
That's okay.
26th, the Music Expo. And get out practice. You get the whole summer to practice. Get to it,
That's
because
right.
it's going to be an awesome time.
And for those of you that are ready to rock, you can email me at melissa@ipmnation.com. Send me your MP3s, send me a CD, and my phone number is 603-759-6312. Call me, reserve your spot. We'd love to hear you.
All right.
Well, the only other piece that I want to share today would be the fact that we're going to have a Girls Day Out Expo,
Yes, boy,
which is
do
going to
we
be
need
the
that, huh,
following
girls?
day.
Ooh,
It's going to be on September 27th.
I know I do.
We're going to run it off. It's going to have massage therapists there. It's going to have estheticians. It's going to have Reiki practitioners. We'll have some readers there.
Some soy paraffin
Some
hand
soy paraffin
treatments.
hand treatments.
Oh, I can't even wait.
We even have personal size saunas.
Oh, personalized
That'll
sauna.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chi machine will be there to balance
Absolutely.
out.
Absolutely.
And a foot detox.
Foot detox. I've also heard a little hint that possibly a chocolatier may be showing
Oh
up.
yes.
Every
Yes.
girl needs her chocolate.
So I mean, and that's just the beginning of the list.
Yes.
Because that again is something we've just started to work on. That's going to be an awesome day. Put it on your calendar, September 27th.
And what is the time frame on that, Ange?
That one is going to start from 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to run till, I believe, 6 o'clock in the evening.
Awesome.
It's going to be a nice long day of just melting away and being luxurious for
Sounds
a change.
fabulous.
And Melissa, I'm sure that you'll agree with me, in these days when we're looking into employment and all that's going on,
Right.
to meet up with estheticians, to get some ideas on how to make your face glow, or
Oh, absolutely.
your posture be, all these things, they add to that luster of you as you walk in to impress those
Absolutely.
new agencies that you're walking into.
And also, let's face it, I mean, times are tough right now, and people are feeling very fatigued, and this is just the right ticket to get some
Yeah.
confidence and self-esteem and relaxation back in your life.
And by September, we'll be all ready.
We'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
there are a few other things going on, but
There are,
uh,
but we don't want to overwhelm
we
you
don't
at
want
this
to
point.
overwhelm you right now. So
Uh,
I'll probably come and return to
Anytime.
Yes.
Angie,
The Nation
anytime.
and-
Always.
go on some more of this. But just so everybody knows, I really appreciate Matt bringing me on today.
Oh, thank you, Angie. Anytime.
And
Like I said,
Melissa, I
absolutely.
always appreciate her helping
Thank
out.
you.
She's a
Thank you.
real helpful person. And just everybody, listen to this station, watch MCAM TV. and support some of these places too. That would be wonderful to do,
Yes.
because these are what makes the community bubble over. You know,
Definitely.
I think if you are a faithful listener, or you just started listening, you're going to find that a lot of the information that you receive on these different sources are actually much more, how can I say it? They're much more rewarding than some of the stuff that you're going to be picking up in our world as it is right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this gives us a chance to, put your feet up, relax, talk, and, sound off sometimes too, I
Sure.
believe, from some of your other shows that you're on.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a call-in that
There's
you talk about.
we have an occasional call-in on
Yeah.
a couple other shows if they're not live, but if they're prearranged, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of sounding off that goes on IPMNation.com.
Yes, there is. So I understand that the website's going to be a little bit different. Tell me about that. What are you adding to the website?
Are you talking about the events page?
Yes.
Well, that will be updated. Yes, there is an events page on there now, but it will
Yes.
be updated, and these will all be on there.
So you can just go
Awesome.
on IPMNation.com and click on upcoming events, and that will share with you all of this information. If you don't have time to listen to this broadcast, you can get all the information that you need to share with your friends and family and coworkers.
That's awesome.
And
Thank
get
you.
the information
Oh,
you need
no
that
problem,
way
of
on how
course.
to contact Angie and how to contact myself, Melissa at IPMNation.com, or Matt Connerton, the owner or CEO of IPM Nation, Impact Player Music. All of that's right on there, and you always know that it's very exciting to listen to Impact Player Music, IPMNation.com.
Awesome. I also want to let everybody know that there was a little bit of mention before about me having a show called Awakening Moments on MCAM, and that show is out there for the community. I bring in people with community interests, nonprofits that are out there for everybody to utilize.
Well, that's all right. Norm can say hi.
Hi. Bob's going to give me a ride home.
Oh,
He's going to take me out to lunch.
okay.
Okay. And all that. We're all done with the show here.
Well,
I think we are now.
We're wrapping up our interview. You want to say hi to everybody out in
Say hi, Norm.
IPMNation.com land?
Hi, everybody. This is Norm of Norm's Psychic World with three delightful people.
yeah.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you next time.
Yes.
Yes, Norm will be up and coming on
You leaving us?
IPMNation.com.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you. You
I
get all.
got people coming over.
All
I
right.
go out to lunch with them.
Okay. Have fun.
All right. I'll see you next week, Norm.
I want to do an interview next week.
Yes,
Yeah, okay,
and
well,
Norm will
definitely.
be up and coming on
I
IPMNation.com.
smell Oh, I'm really smelling the campfire.
I told you.
Wow. Okay. That means you got to go into meditation.
I've already done it.
You got to do it more.
I will.
You got to do at least an hour meditation within the next 2 full months.
Okay.
Okay?
You're on?
I'll explain on that.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next week or soon. Give me a call.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
catch up with you.
My son wants to treat me once. I said, okay,
Good.
goodbye.
That's nice.
Maybe I'll have 3 guys fighting over me.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll edit it.
I think it just turned 7 shades of red.
Yeah. I ain't edited it. Nothing. That was great.
No, this is IBM Nation. We very rarely edit.
We don't edit. So Angie, you were telling us about Awakening
Too funny.
Moments.
Yes, on Awakening Moments, you could you could actually have information given to you about nonprofits that might be beneficial to you as in the area, and when you go to my website, heartofspirithealing.com, you'll see listings on there very soon because that's what I've been updating, and of course, there's going to be more links. Because that's what I do. I link to
Right.
people. And I know that one of the reasons I do spend time with Matt here is the fact that he, like myself, does a lot of wonderful networking. Okay, he's always out there to find more and more and to get everybody linked up. And that's an awesome thing.
Oh, thank you.
And that's,
Thank you.
that's the page we need to be on these days.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
if anybody needs to give thought to anything and for her is getting some help out there, know that I've found that there's many, many, many non-profit organizations, and they're not just for specific people.
Mhm.
They're open to the majority of the community. We just don't know about them.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, give it a check out. It airs on Channel 23, MCAM TV, on Saturdays at 4:30 p.m. and again at 7:30 p.m. So if you don't get Channel 23 because you're out of the Manchester area, you can also check them out on MCAM TV. Go to the pages for the actual programs, and
Yep.
you can watch it online.
Yep, mcam.org,
mcam.org.
mcam.org.
So, but I thank you today for having me on your show.
You're welcome, Angie. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you,
We'll have you on
Melissa,
again
for
soon.
Thank
bringing
you.
me over.
All right.
We'll talk soon.
All right.
Okay.